McDonald's sells billions of burgers every single year. But burgers are not what made the company rich. Because hidden underneath the fries, the Happy Meals, and the Golden Arches is one of the smartest business systems ever created. And once you see how it actually works, you'll realize McDonald's was never really a fast food company at all. It was something much bigger, something almost nobody notices. Because while customers thought they were buying burgers, McDonald's was quietly building one of the largest real estate empires in the world. And the craziest part? The man who turned McDonald's into a billion-dollar empire wasn't even one of the original founders. He was just a struggling salesman, desperate for one last chance. Back in the 1940s, restaurants in America were painfully slow. You'd drive into a diner, wait for a waitress, place your order, and sometimes sit there for nearly half an hour waiting for your food. It was chaotic, expensive, and inefficient. But in San Bernardino, California, two brothers believed the entire restaurant system was broken: Richard and Maurice McDonald. Instead of accepting the way restaurants worked, they decided to rebuild everything from scratch. So they shut their restaurant down completely. And for months, they redesigned the kitchen like a factory. Every movement mattered. Every second mattered. Every worker had one specific job. One grilled patties, another added ketchup, another wrapped burgers. No wasted movement. No giant menu, no distractions. And when the restaurant finally reopened, customers couldn't believe what they were seeing. Burgers, fries, and milkshakes delivered in seconds. The system worked almost like a machine, and people loved it. Lines started forming around the building. The McDonald brothers had accidentally created the future of fast food. But while customers saw burgers, another man saw something much bigger: Ray Kroc. At the time, Kroc wasn't rich. He wasn't famous. He was a struggling salesman in his 50s, traveling across America trying to sell milkshake machines. Most restaurants only ordered one machine, maybe two. But one tiny burger restaurant ordered 8. 8. Kroc couldn't understand why. So he drove all the way to California to see the restaurant himself. And the moment he arrived, everything changed. Customers flooded the restaurant non-stop. Food came out almost instantly. The kitchen moved with military precision. To Ray Kroc, this wasn't just a burger stand, it was a system. And systems can scale forever. That realization completely consumed him. Kroc became obsessed with turning McDonald's into a national empire. But the McDonald brothers didn't think that way. They were comfortable staying small and successful. Ray Kroc wanted something much bigger. He wanted domination. So he convinced the brothers to let him franchise McDonald's across America. At first, the expansion was brutal. Kroc struggled financially. He mortgaged almost everything he owned. Some locations failed. Money disappeared fast. And despite the growing popularity, there was one massive problem. The restaurants themselves barely made enough profit. McDonald's was growing, but Ray Kroc still wasn't getting rich. That's when the story takes a completely unexpected turn, because the real genius behind McDonald's had almost nothing to do with food. One of Kroc's advisors pointed out something that changed the company forever. McDonald's shouldn't just franchise restaurants. It should own the land underneath them. That single idea transformed McDonald's into a financial monster. Instead of only making money from burgers, McDonald's began buying valuable real estate and leasing it back to franchise owners. Suddenly, the company wasn't just collecting franchise fees, it was collecting rent. And over time, that land kept increasing in value. In simple terms, McDonald's became a giant real estate empire disguised as a fast food company. And once that system was in place, growth exploded. Hundreds of restaurants became thousands. Then thousands became tens of thousands. The Golden Arches spread across the entire planet. But behind the empire was a darker story. Ray Kroc eventually forced the McDonald brothers completely out of the company they created. The brothers received millions for the deal, but they also reportedly lost future royalties that could have eventually been worth billions. Meanwhile, Ray Kroc transformed McDonald's into one of the most powerful corporations in human history. Today, McDonald's serves millions of customers every single day in over 100 countries. But the biggest lesson from this story isn't really about burgers, it's about systems. Most people focus on products. The smartest businesses focus on systems that can scale endlessly. That's what Ray Kroc understood better than almost anyone else. McDonald's didn't become an empire because it sold burgers. It became an empire because it built a machine the world could repeat forever.